What's up, guys? So I'm going to be doing an unboxing and a review of the Axial scx24 deadbolt. And before we get started with that, I just wanted to show you guys that this is not my first micro crawler. I actually have this one right here, which is the ECX Barrage, the UV version, not the little truggy one. And I'm honestly very impressed with this thing. It's got full range of movement, as it should. It's a great little truck, and of course I put this body on here. It did not come with this body, but this is an absolutely killer truck. So this one and this one are about the same price, so I really just wanted to see what the bang for the buck was. But yep, here is the Axial scx24. It sounds weird to say that. I guess I'll show you guys around the box. As you can see, I got the red version. On this side, it just tells you different dimensions, and the wheelbase is 5.2 inches, which is interesting because the wheelbase on these are about 4.7. So a lot of the bodies that we come to know fit on there aren't going to fit on this one now. I already think I know what body I'm putting on this one. In the back here, it shows that it's a worm gear driven. It's got basically the same chassis but scaled down, which I like how they say just like the 1/10 scale SCX10. It's the same thing. Cool shocks, basically the same kind of shocks. And then it just gives you steel front and rear axles. Front and rear axles consist of two pieces, welded plastic, blah blah blah. And then the drive shafts. And then on this side, it checks off which one you got. And then of course we're back to the front with some cool artwork on the front showing the Axial scx24 doing its little thing. And on the bottom you got nothing. So all right, well, let's crack this thing open and we're gonna see what's in there. Because I have been waiting for this for a while actually. So we'll just get the knife out and pop it open. I know this isn't ideal conditions to be watching a video where you just see the bottom of the box, but as of right now, I broke my tripod and I'm waiting on a new one. And I want to get this video out. So here we go. I'm gonna open it up. The plastic window's already broken. And we can pull everything out. Oh, so here comes the truck. The truck comes first. We'll get to that last. It comes with, oh geez, wow. It comes with a lot of stuff in this bag. I'll show you that. I like this, how it has the two finger holes so you can pull it out. See if that's even effective. Sorry about that, guys. That was my bad. Camera fell. So now that the box is open, we'll put the box aside and we'll get into the contents of the box. So first off, we're going to start with the radio. I've heard good things about these radios so far. It is the AX-4, just like a regular 1/10 receiver, and it probably would work in 1/10. Your batteries, so basically your batteries go down in this little switch thing here. We'll pull off this plastic on the top, pull off the plastic, and you have a very bare control center, it looks like. I mean, it is a cheapy radio. It's definitely nothing high end, but it's, you know, it's $100 truck. I have a $100 radio that I use, so. And then we have our little booklet here, basically explaining, I guess it's just a little guide, this is very nice that it actually comes with batteries, AA batteries. It comes with a LiPo and a charger, and I believe that's the charger. And it comes with some extra parts. So I'll open this up and check out everything on the inside here. So we got a little LiPo charger, which I'm not looking forward to using, but whatever. We got some extra links, I believe, and an extra drive shaft piece. That's pretty cool. And I guess the little Allen key that you're going to use to take it apart. Of course, our extra batteries, or not even extra, just our batteries. And then the booklet, which we're not going to, I guess we could go over that really quickly. So you get your connector guide, which basically tells you all the different connectors, which is actually kind of cool. That's actually really cool. I like that a lot. And then, of course, the little pamphlet, which is just a guide to telling you how to basically work this thing, which is really cool. And now on to the thing that we've all been waiting for, the unboxing of the truck. I'm so excited. It looks so much better in person than it does on video. I really like the red. Even though it's going to end up getting a new body on it, it's still a really cool truck. So let's see. Oh, wow. One zip tie. One singular zip tie. So I'll just... Sorry about that again, guys. The phone just keeps falling. So here it is. Now let's pull it right out. Oh, wow. So there it is. There is the scx24. Really cool truck. Now, one thing I noticed about the shocks is the springs are not really there. It's got some good flex, but the springs are just not as good as the springs in the Barrage. And now I noticed that yesterday when I was looking at it. I mean, like, the springs feel way better than that. But it still has some decent flex, and yep, it can flex up like that, and this one can flex up on there pretty easily. Now, I'm really getting pissed off at this stupid stand I have for my phone. Now, we're not here for the Barrage. I can do a separate video if you guys want for that. Here, this thing is so cool. It is really neat. I'm really excited to mess around with it. So, from my understanding, you pop these two pins out. Yep, and she just tilts back. That's really cool. And you get a little 30C 2S LiPo battery, I believe. Yep, 2S LiPo. That's like awesome. That's really cool. So you know what? I'm going to get her to drive in a second here. Let's just go over it really quickly. Of course, you have plastic links as well as plastic axles, but with the worm gear driven axles, you basically have a constant drag brake when you let off, which is really cool. And it's also got working lights all the way around. But the main thing I'd say the feature is the metal frame, and it really is. The body is very nice, just a Lexan body, mini deadbolt body. And of course, when we flip this up, you're going to see everything on the inside. You got our, I think that this is the ESC, and I don't know where and then there's a little baby micro motor, which is right here. It's an 88 turn, I believe. If I remember correctly, it is an 88 turn, which is kind of cool. You get your little spot for the battery right here, which is nice. I like that a lot. I like the way that this thing's set up. It's really cool. They also do have places to put the little body clip mounts in the back in case if you wanted to run a different body, which that also gives me hope that they're going to come out with something other than the ugly ass deadbolt. But we'll have to see. So you got it's all plastic except for the side rails. You got your plastic skid plate in the bottom. It's literally the same thing as the scx10. As you can see in the back, the worm gear driven axles. It's like a 2 pumpkin style axle, which is to be expected with this style of truck. I did like how the Barrage was set up. Yeah, wow, that's got a lot of drag brake. I like how the Barrage was set up with just a little bit of a bigger pumpkin. I think it looked a little bit more scale, but you know, I'm not going to complain. This is such a cool truck. It's also got a tiny little micro servo in the front with a servo saver, so you don't completely screw up your little baby servo. I think you guys can see in there, the little servo. And then the little baby transmission, and it's a really cool truck because it's like all micro versions of the SCX10s that we've all come to know and love, and the SCX10 is my favorite truck ever. So I think that this is a really cool little micro version of it. I just can't get over the name, and I don't know if any of us are really going to get over this name. It just seems weird to say, since, you know, I've known SCX10s almost for a long portion of my life. It's been, the SCX10, the SCX10, but this is the SCX1024 now. SCX24. Now, one thing I noticed is these body pins are a little bit finicky. Oh, wow, yeah, they're a pain in the ass to put in. You gotta get them at the exact angle, and they're just a little bit off. I'll try and show it to you. Yeah, they're just kind of a pain because they're so small, which is one thing that I will be changing about this truck. I'll just leave it out for now. Very nice little truck overall. Really, really liking it. So you know what? Let's throw the batteries into the radio and go from there and see if we can get this thing to drive a little bit. I'm really interested to see how this is going to go on my micro crawler course that I'm in the midst of building. I was building it for the barrage, and then they had this thing come out. So I was like, hell yeah, I get another one. But yeah, it's just a little micro crawling course that will be, I guess, somewhat open to the public. We'll have to see. It's inside. I got a very decently large basement, and you know, I really want to put some use to it. So if I remember correctly, put our batteries in, and then let's see if we can turn it on. And she's on, little red light. Now she's on. All right, and then we just gotta plug in the truck. This is gonna be a pretty long video. Can't wait to edit this. Oh, okay, that's something. So the way that, okay, I'm really getting fed up with this phone, so let's just finish this up really quickly. So this plugs right into here. Okay, that's new. And then a switch. Oh, and there's your lights. That's really cool. Let me just try and put the body clips back in. Be quick. There we go. All right, and there she is. Actually looks really cool on the camera. Wow. I mean, it'll never compare to the big crawlers, but holy shit is this thing cool. Oh my God, it's really good too. Wow, I just, off screen here, I just crawled up, I got a pair of Bose headphones here, and I just crawled up them with no issues whatsoever. There was a couple other things. Put some other crap here. We'll see if she can do it again. That's actually kind of easy, try that. This is like really nice. Not an issue. A little bit, but I mean, that's awesome. Compared to the Barrage, this thing drives like a dream. Oh God, I love it so much. And it comes with a little baby light bulb. It's actually pretty peppy too. That's awesome. Now I'm just playing with it. So I guess that's all, guys. Thank you for watching. I give it 10 out of 10 stars. I love it. This thing is so cool. If you can see the grin on my face right now, I'm in love with this thing. And I still love the Barrage, but you know, it's something new and it's an Axial, so you can't really go wrong with it. But I will move my little stand there and get you guys a little bit of a close-up. You can see around these blinding lights, the axle, the rear axle, and the hole underneath of it. Really cool truck. I'm absolutely in love with it, and I really love this thing. they did a kick-ass job. They really did. And now if you guys would like to see the body that should be going on this, I actually don't know where I put it. It's a replica of my real truck. Here it is. We're gonna see if it actually fits. It's this thing. I want to rebuild it and paint it the way my truck is, but I can get a little bit of a flatbed on that. Maybe not. I don't know. I'm trying to decide because I really want to put another truck on this one. So I was thinking maybe putting a square body cab. I have one of those sitting around. Putting a square body cab on it and then a flatbed, but we'll have to see. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. This is gonna be a really long video, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. See you later.